So hey, let's check out those trophies that we've been collecting. This is kind of a big thing in this game. Each trophy has a little, text blurb talking about them. Most of them are, like, talking about these characters in a meta sense. This is what they are in, like, as far as Nintendo goes, as a Nintendo character. Some of the ones that you unlock through adventure mode have, a blurb that is specifically talking about their abilities in Smash. And there's all these different things from all the different games that have all sorts of things, all with a little blurb about them. There are so many trophies. There's like 200-something trophies. And you can also see a quantity of how many duplicates you've gotten of the trophies that don't matter. And we've got our Gachapon machine. You can see our percent chance of getting a new trophy. If you put more coins in at once, then you have a higher chance of getting a new trophy.
But that's how gambling works.
It's statistically better to just put in one coin at a time until you're at, like, very, very low chance. So you put in a thing, and you get a trophy. And you can put in a thing and get a trophy. That's the Gachapon.
Yep. It's fun, man.
I did that for a bit. You put in a bunch of things and get some trophies, and that's that. Some of the trophies in the Gachapon unlock after you've, like, unlocked some characters or beaten certain amounts of things. Anyway, you can then look at your collection, and it's got all of your trophies that you have on a table. And as you get more trophies, you get more bigger table, and you can see in the background, we got Master Hand's bedroom. With all of the consoles, we got a Super Nintendo, there's a Game Boy Advance, you got an N64 up there, you got an original Game Boy, there was a GameCube over to the left, he's got a TV on the right, he's got this, like, nice little cubbyhole storage solution here that's pretty cool. Display cases, sort of. Anyway, this is his room. And if you have, like, all of the trophies, you get a really big zoomed-out view of the whole room. That's kind of cool, but we're not going to see that. Anyway, I wanted to show off all of the characters, like, show all of their moves. So that's what we're going to end with, is just showing off each character's moveset. So, here's Mario. He's got different normal attacks, and here's his smash attacks. His up and down and forward. And there's different jump attacks. He's got a big punch that knocks things down, and he's got a little spin thing. So, you got, when you grab people, you can hit them, and then you can throw them in the 4 different directions. And each one direction has a different animation, different thing that it attacks with, and here's all the specials, the fireball and that, and the punch with the coins, and then there's that. And there's his taunt. So, yeah, this is going to be all the last things that we see of Smash Brothers Melee here.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can see here, Dr. Mario, he's basically just Mario, but his attacks have, like, slightly different effects. Like, some of his Smash attacks have an electric effect instead of a fire effect, which is sort of, kind of, relevant.
Might be relevant.
In very specific...
This game are weird.
Yeah. But, like, otherwise, like, his animations are all the same as Mario's. And then, like, yeah, just the weight and, like, smash levels of each attack is slightly different. He has a white cape. And he still has got the thing, and there's his taunt as he throws a little pill. And here's Luigi. Luigi is sort of like Mario, but he has a very different, like, animations. Like that. He does a little flaily fist thing. He does, like, a stab with his hands. Forward is a smash. He's got, he does a karate chop, which is...
Luigi knows karate.
Well, this trophy of Luigi knows karate, at least. Master Hand says that Luigi knows karate. Or at least pretends to. I mean, just because you can do a karate chop in the air doesn't mean you know karate. Luigi's fireballs don't bounce, they go straight forward. He has this Luigi missile, where it charges up. His up attack, it does barely any damage unless you are, like, right on top of the enemy when you hit it, and then it does, like, this big hit. His taunt is a little kick that actually does an attack.
Bowser.
Here's Bowser. He's done punches, and sometimes you can, like, aim your forward attacks up and down. That's something that I never actually knew, that I found when I was looking up the things. When Bowser runs, he just kind of slides across the ground. It's kind of silly. Here's all of his smashes. His down, he just spins around. Jump attacks. Yeah, smash things. He's big. Bowser is big and heavy and does big heavy hits. And he does not jump high, and he does not move fast.
Doesn't need to.
And he can just kind of flop on you. That's his down throw is to flop. And there's his fire, and if you hold the fire out, then eventually the fire gets weaker, and he just kind of, like,
Runs out of
just
breath.
sizzling. It takes time to recharge that. His forward B is a claw thing, but if you're close enough to the enemy, it also turns into a grab. That has, like, special, thing that you can do, like, an extra bite thing. His down B is the smash thing, and he roars when he taunts. There's Peach! She does things, she's got high kicks, and she can do things. She's got a golf club, and a frying pan, and a tennis racket. This is her different forward smashes. She pulls out different implements from different games that she has had. And in the jump, she does things, and she can smash things, and she can kick, and she can do down kicks. And also, if you hold the jump button, she floats. Because that's how Peach does in the Super Mario 2, she floats.
It's true.
And she is very, like... She does wrestling moves? A bit.
Slap.
And she's very, hippie. She uses her hips a lot. Also, Toad. She can pull out Toad, and that's a counterattack.
Yeah.
If she hits you with her forward B hit, it explodes. And also she can pull out vegetables with her down B. And
Just like
sometimes they have different faces. And the face of the vegetable determines how much damage it does. And, also sometimes she can pull out items. Sometimes there's like a very, very low chance she'll pull out a bomb. Anyway, here's Yoshi.
Yoshi has some physical attacks.
Yep. Yoshi can smash and hit with his tail, and he can smash with his head.
Nose.
He does a lot of headbutt attacks, because his head is very large and his arms are very small. He's a dinosaur. There's his little feety run and tail swipe jump attacks, and his jump is very high with his second jump, but he doesn't really have a recovery special move. His grab is he spits out his tongue, and he can grab you from a distance. With his tongue, because he's Yoshi. That's what Yoshis do.
Long range grab.
His basic special is to put you in an egg, and then you're in an egg, and you're trapped, and then it can hit you a bit while you're trapped in an egg. And then he can go into an egg himself and roll around, and then he can throw eggs. Make eggs, throw eggs.
Everything is eggs.
And he can ground pound. Ground pound rocks. And it's Yoshi.
DK!
He's a big gorilla. He does big gorilla punches. That's Donkey Kong. He's doing small. His dash is weird. He, like, does a weird kick.
Clap.
Put your hands together if you want to clap.
If you don't want to clap, then don't put your hands together.
Yeah, it's just pretty simple. There's lots of kicks in the air, and his grab, he can, with his forward throw, he just, like, grabs you and puts you on the back. And then he can, like, just carry you around.
like a barrel.
Carry you around and throw you in different ways. While carrying you, Donkey Kong could just, like, jump off a cliff.
That was a very common move. I hated it.
Yeah, if you're playing as Donkey Kong and you have more lives than your opponent, just, like, carry them and jump off a cliff. His forward B is a headbutt that smashes you into the ground, and then you're stuck in the ground for a bit. And his ground pound slap down B, you can just kind of do infinitely.
I don't know either.
That's all the Mario characters in Smash. That's it.
That's all we're doing.
That is all we're doing of Melee. I was really going back and forth on this one. I want to do more of this a bit, but also I don't want the series to stop.
Yeah.
and it would just completely stop with the amount of stuff to do in this game. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for Melee. And, tomorrow we're going on to a new game, which is an old game. So we are tomorrow going to start on, Super Mario Advance 2. So the second remake game for the Game Boy Advance. It is Super Mario World. So this is one that we haven't seen in a very long time. Unlike Super Mario 2, which we saw briefly in the middle of the Satellaview. But, yeah, so we are going to be doing Super Mario World. We'll be talking about what the differences between with the new version are tomorrow. But after that, we're going to jump into a recap. Because, you know, that's like what we like to do with the remake games where we're going through old content, is we do a recap of the story of Mario and, you know, remind everyone what the hell's going on with Mario.
So if you want to see that, then you should like, subscribe, tell your friends.
Yeah, and tune in next time for that. Thanks for watching. Bye.